Yes, sir.
Mr. Noory, my name's Stephen Kyle Robinette. I want to thank you for everything you do. I think you make the world a better place. And but I want to ask you, I've been telling people for years that they ask about politics, like, see this quarter? The tails is the Democrats, the heads is the Republicans. It's one quarter. What can we do to, you were mentioning it here today, the machinery may win this election. What can we do, what do you feel that we can do to make a change, effective change?
Good question. If I had that answer, I'd be running for president. Would you vote for me? Doesn't matter what party I would run for, they're all the same. But, you know, Donald Trump said another thing that was right. He said he has to run as a Republican, not as an independent. Because if you're going to win legitimately in this country, you have to be one or the other right now. And that's just the way it is. You know, I would wish independents could win all the time, or libertarians. But he was right. But in terms of what kind of change can we do, that's a tough question. I hate to say that we're hopeless and we're stuck, but I think the only way is to really try to select honest people. Here's the problem. Let's assume Donald Trump gets the Republican nomination. He's going to run against Hillary. That means the machinery wants her to win. They're going to pump money into her and everything else. Contrary to what Donald says, he's not that wealthy. He may seem to be on paper, but he's owned by his bankers. I mean, he went bankrupt a few years ago corporately, and he's been struggling. He's got cash flow coming in. But if the banks today said to him, Donald, we want to be paid, most of us in the room would have more money than he does. Of course, I know Tom would, because he saves every dime that he makes. But to answer that question, what can we do? I hate to say I don't know, but just to hope to God that the right people get elected and they don't get tainted when they get in. That's the other problem. I think President Barack Obama had great intentions when he went into office. Great intentions. But something happened to him. Something changed him. Did they get to him? Probably. And that's unfortunate.
Hi, Mr. Noory. My name is Armando from West Lakewood, Texas.
Hello, Armando.
Yeah, I hear your show almost daily.
You better.
And also, yeah. And I know you've been mentioning, just like you mentioned right now, how there's something just happening to people. And I can't agree with you more. I'm a younger guy, and I almost feel bad for my son because it's going to be worse when he's my age.
Yes.
So I can only, I know a few days ago you had a guy that was just giving negative predictions of in the future. And it can't help but bring me down, but like, what do you personally think? I mean, we, here in the Valley, we have...
I think, Armando, we're going to win in the long run, but it's going to be a rough road to get there. The guy that you're talking about, his name's Jonathan Kahn,
yes.
And he was talking about how an event in September is going to be more devastating than anything we've gone through to date so far. He calls it the year of the Shemitah, which is Hebrew. But let's find out. I mean, he said it's going to be weeks away, and we shall see. But it's like I said, people are acting weird. How many of you see road rage out there? More than ever. People have gone crazy. I have a theory about road rage. Road rage is caused when either the inconsiderate or bad driver does something to a person who's having a lousy day. And so that person becomes the rager. They're driving around, maybe they're not happy, they've got problems at home or problems at work, and then some guy cuts them off, intentionally or otherwise. Because I've seen a lot of bad drivers who don't even know what they did. But the road rager is the person having a bad day. And my point is, about all this, is that that person who's having a bad day has increased by 100-fold. It's absolutely amazing.
One last question.
Sure.
How close are you to interviewing Fidel Castro? I know you mentioned it a few times.
We have a request in. He's 89 years old. He doesn't have much time left. And there are 2 other government officials who need to approve it and get it to him. But we're getting close. And I would love to do that. I mean, here's a guy who lived through the Kennedy era, the Khrushchev, everything. It just would be fantastic.